Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. I have a message that has come to me and it has kind of stayed with me for a little bit, and I really wanted to just share it. This message is about honoring what you have and don't have, right? So life is about ebbs and flows. Sometimes we have a lot and sometimes we don't have as much. Now, we're not talking about like money or anything like that, but just, sometimes we have different items, and there's times in our life where we have a lot of possessions, and there's times in our life where we don't. There's times in our life where things end and we're forced to start over. And life can be really simple during those periods of time. And everyone in this life is looking to make life feel full, fill all the spaces and all the voids so that we don't have to like sit with certain things. But in doing that, you're not filling any voids. You may be filling spaces, but you're not filling any voids. You're actually amplifying them for others to come, and it makes it harder for you to see. And a lot of times some people are like, well, I want others to come. Well, if I have this, people will come. I promise you, those are not the people that you want to come. And a lot of times they're hard to get rid of because it's hard for you to see who they really are and what they really want and what they're really in your life for. So I want to encourage whoever this video has made it to honor the simple periods of your life. Honor the times where the lean years. The lean years seem so hard, but they're not. I promise. Lean years have a purpose in your life where things are simple, where things are uncomplicated, where people are not attracted to you for other reasons because you don't have nothing else for them to be attracted to. You don't have nothing, you don't have anything that is flashy. You don't have anything that is convenient for others. You don't have anything that, is something that they want instead of just being in your life for whatever other reason that they're supposed to really be there. It really helps to deter the frivolous. It helps to deter the fakes and the phonies. It helps to deter people who have those. Okay, I have an example. This might be a little crazy example, but in my mind, this is what I see in my mind, and I want to describe it. Do you remember for those of you who like watched Aladdin as a child, and I mean like the original Aladdin, the Aladdin with like the cartoon version like that came out in like the early 90s. Remember when they were looking for Jafar had Abu and Aladdin going into the cave, and then once they got into the cave, they saw they weren't supposed to touch anything, right, but the genie lantern. But remember when Abu started to get temptation in his eyes? This is the best way for the animator to create a visual effect of what temptation kind of looks like, But Abu started to have like those eyes with the rubies, like he had red ruby eyes, and because he saw all the temptation, and they were living in very lean times, they didn't have much. And Aladdin really believed that if he had something, he would be worth something. But honestly, that's not really the truth, because you're always worth something. And also, you're worth more than anything you could ever buy. Anything that you could buy is just You know, you can always get something. Things can always come to your life, and you can, you have and it doesn't matter what the thing is, you can always lure a thing to your life. So being attracted by the thing is almost like the last part of a process. That everyone wants that thing, but the thing is not the end all be all. The thing is not it, but everyone wants that end result. Everyone wants what should actually be a culmination of a lot of unseen actions and unseen processes that lead to that thing that made it to your life. But if you shortcut and you only or attract people that only care about the things that you have, that's an empty, purposeless existence. And that's fine, because everyone has their choice in life. But my point in this is that, and there's nothing wrong with things, and there's nothing wrong with, wanting material things. That's not what this is about. This is about understanding that when you're in a time in your life where you don't have the car or the furniture or the house that you want. I really don't know. Whatever it is that you want. Whoever's listening to this video, think of the things that you want. It might be Jordans. I don't know. It might be chains. I really don't know. Whatever it is that you want. You think that those things are gonna make you someone and something. But the truth is, the gag is, you were already something. You were already special. You were already marvelous. You were already worthy. You didn't need the things. Because let me tell you something. People that are truly for you don't care about any things that you have, because they care about the energy that you are. But people who care about the things are usually demons, or people who have demons attached to them. I'm sorry, I'm just being real. I don't let this young looking face fool you, honey. I've lived life, okay? People that are attracted to you because of all the things that are not actually who you are, and what other things that you have to bring in your life, are usually people that don't belong in your life and shouldn't have a seat at your table. And honey, they shouldn't even be allowed to be in the room where the table is or where any meetings are being held. Those are not the people that you want. And you get to see it more clearly when you have less. Because when you start to have more, everybody wants to come when you have more. Everybody wants to come when you have, whatever it is that you deem is important. I don't know. Whatever thing that you think is it. Then you get a lot of people who are interested in that thing. They're not interested in you. You've devalued yourself because you've already made something outside of yourself more important than you. But let me tell you something, baby. God has when God created you and brought you to this earth, He put gifts that are inside of you. Sorry, it's a plane going by. He put gifts that are inside of you. He put guidance that is inside of you. He put purpose that is inside of you. And people who are not in your world, that have to do with those intangible things, they're not going to be any good for you. The people that you want in your world are the people that see the gifts, the talents, not what they could benefit from them, but they align with that energy. So embrace the times that you have a little, because those are the times where you truly get to see things clearly. They bring clarity. All right, that is my message for today.